Hey guys, welcome back. And now let's talk about leeches. And especially, I want to show you how you can use this website in the best way possible to solve tactics, but also to get insights that are actually beautiful. Now, if you want to do tactics on other websites, you're free to do that. But I like the website Leeches because it's free and it's very well done and you can have everything in one place. I don't see the reason to spend money on something online if you can just have the similar or better product for free. So yeah, let's go. Here you have the puzzles. That's the thing we are now talking about. So you can click on puzzles. When you click on puzzles, you immediately get a position, right? You can click if it's rated or not. I would recommend making it rated because then the puzzle gets closer to your actual skills. Don't think about the rating. We don't care about that. We just want to have a puzzle that is really, demanding something of us. And then you have other things to click at. You can jump to the next puzzle immediately. I usually click that in, but if you just want to take time to think about the old puzzle, you can also click it out. You can have the difficulty level. I like to have normal because if you have the rating on, you should have a good rating. Then note that this is not my real rating, okay, guys? I'm not that, I'm a retired GM, but I didn't lose like 500 points, okay? That's just to show things how it works. And then there is one of my favorite modes. There's the Zen mode, and this just helps you focus better. There's nothing around. You just have the position and you just think about the position. So that is very nice. Now let's go out of the Zen mode. And before I show you how you should try to solve the puzzle, let's look at what else the website has to offer. And you can either go here to Puzzle Dashboard or you can go directly to Puzzle Themes. What is Puzzle Themes? Puzzle Themes is that you can decide where those puzzles should come from, right? You can say from the opening phase, from the middle game phase, but some of the more interesting things are in the motives section. You can go to learn the fork, right? If you just only learned the fork and there you are on step 2, just click on fork and do several fork exercises. The same goes for skewer. The same goes for pin, okay? If you have still difficulties with capturing hanging pieces, just go to hanging piece and see, just capture one after another, okay? You can have also advanced things. That's not for the moment. And then you have mates, checkmate patterns. Again, if you want to train a specific checkmate pattern, you can just click in and then you only get puzzles from this pattern. What I like also is you might have seen before that you can choose an opening and then you get only puzzles that stem from that certain opening. Now, you're not always sure that the puzzle you get is actually thematic in an opening. You just know that it happened from that opening. But it can be a nice way if you just learn a new opening, right? You want to learn the Italian game and you go to the Italian game and you find some tactics. And this way you have a little bit more specific tactics and you learn what might really get to on your board. So the next thing you can look is you go to Puzzle Dashboard. And here, again, here would be the puzzle themes. Here would be by openings. And on the Puzzle Dashboard, you see how good you are in certain puzzles. Now, again, I just did 10 and most of them I did on purpose wrong or just because I wanted to show something. But usually you have different ratings. So maybe you have 2200, 2000 and then something like this. So you can see where you're worst and then maybe you can click into that and work more on it, right? You see strengths and weaknesses and you can work on them. There is improvement areas. I usually never use that. Strength either. And you can go to puzzle history, which will be nice because here you can find all the puzzles you actually solved in the past, right? It's showing you when you did the last time, and then it's showing you if you were right or wrong. So you can also, if you want, repeat some of the puzzles that you got wrong and just to see, okay, did I actually learn? Did I actually focus so well that now I know what was the right solution? And then the last one, again, something I don't really use, but you could try to learn tactics from your games. This is AI generated, so sometimes those tactics are a little bit weird, so I would just prefer not using that at all. So now let's go back to the actual puzzles. Okay, we are on the puzzle side. We want to put Zen mode in, and now we have this position. And before we just make a move, right, sometimes we have temptation to just see the first possible move. Oh, we can attack the queen with rook b6 and then we just play rook b6. We don't want to do that. We want to think about the candidate moves. And here I see that most likely bishop b7 is the right move, but I need to think about different moves. But I see bishop b7. The idea is that if the queen goes away, I have queen g2 checkmate. I have to think, are there any other moves? Well, white might somehow attack my queen, but it doesn't really help something because I just move my queen away. So probably bishop b7 wins the game. And now I can write down bishop b7, queen takes d7, queen takes g2 checkmate, and I write down bishop b7, for example, h4, queen g6, h5, queen g5. I don't want to take this pawn. I want to still threaten mate on g2, and that's my solution. And now I play bishop b7, best move, oh, h4, you see, queen g6, and now this is happening. And now, well, I clicked in that the next position is coming, but now you really see that if I didn't see h4 in that last puzzle, okay, if I didn't write down h4, that is a little mistake. h4 wasn't the winning move. I didn't miss anything that, you know, changed the result of the game, but I missed an opponent's resource, and that's important to note. So be clear about what you write down and where even you might get the main line right, but you might have a little mistake, and those little mistakes are dangerous because you build up confidence and you think I'm doing everything right. Actually, you're not doing everything right. You have some wrong things, and then at some point they will cost you a lot. So you want to discover them before they cost you games, real games. Okay. So that's how you use Lichess. That's how you solve puzzles on Lichess. And now you could go on, and I would prefer for you to set a time limit just before you start. Like this, you don't lose yourself.